You're cruising in the bike lane. The throttle is pinned to the max, but a casual cyclist just pedaled right past you. It feels like your scooter has hit an invisible wall. Electric scooters ship from the factory with up to half of their motor's potential power intentionally locked away by a speed limiter. Manufacturers hide these restrictions in one of two places. They either code them into the software of the electronic control unit, or they install a physical governor between the controller and the throttle. Tampering with these limits immediately voids your warranty. It can move your scooter out of its legal vehicle classification and reconfigures the physics of your ride. For those willing to accept those risks, breaking through that ceiling requires navigating a ladder of technical complexity. You start with digital backdoors and, if necessary, end with a total hardware overhaul. The least invasive way to unlock your scooter requires no tools at all. Many displays contain hidden menus known as P settings, which give you direct access to the motor's operating parameters. This interface shows exactly how those dashboard settings map your performance. P1 dictates your speed ceiling, drawing a hard limit on your top-end velocity. P2 controls the acceleration curve, dictating how aggressively the motor ramps up. By holding the power and mode keys, you access this secret menu. Enter the factory bypass code and push both parameters to their absolute maximum. The physical result is immediate. Without those software barriers, an uninhibited motor can double its maximum wheel spin velocity right out of the gate. These P settings offer the easiest exploit, but manufacturers are catching on. Many newer models block this backdoor entirely, forcing you to modify the machine's hardware. This brings us to the second tier of modification. If the display won't let you adjust the speed, you have to open the scooter's deck and dig into the main controller box. Look for the speed limiter wire. It usually stands out as a distinct closed loop that does not plug into any other components. Before you touch that wire, you must disconnect the battery. Slicing into a live circuit can short out your entire system and ruin the controller. Once power is isolated, you sever the loop and wrap the exposed ends in tape. Instantly, the physical bottleneck is gone, allowing electrical current to flow freely to the motor. Snipping that wire destroys the physical roadblock. However, some scooters are built without these external loops, requiring a complete change to the system's firmware. The final tier of difficulty involves hard-coded, sensorless controllers. These units have no secret menus and no convenient wires to cut. To get around this, riders turn to custom firmware. Using a Bluetooth application, they rewrite the scooter's factory programming and replace its core operational logic. If a system is completely locked down, the last resort is a total hardware swap. You physically rip out the factory controller and replace it, often pairing the new unit with a higher voltage battery pack. Reaching this tier pushes the machine far beyond a simple modification. By swapping the brains and the power source, you turn the original hardware into a custom, unregulated vehicle. Operating at maximum output creates an immediate mechanical consequence. The motor generates extreme, sustained heat, turning the internal coils bright white on a thermal scale. That massive power draw also drains your energy reserves. Riding at an unlocked top speed cuts your total range by up to 50% per charge. Then there is the real kinetic danger. Traveling at 30 or 40 miles per hour wears down your brake pads faster and adds dozens of feet to the distance you need to come to a complete stop. Removing the speed limiter strips away the manufacturer's safety net. You gain raw performance, but you must invest in higher-grade safety gear and take total responsibility for your machine's unforgiving physics.